Hello students, how are you all? I hope day by day you people are improving and doing very well for your exams. I hope you people are giving your exams in a very well manner, the way your class teachers have guided you how to give your exams. So students, let's have a look. I have promised you during the virtual classes that the grammar chapters I'll be sending in the YouTube form, and here I'm having the chapter with you, that is parts of speech, which is presented by none other than Puri ma'am. So without wasting time students, let's start. First of all, how many varieties of parts of a speech are there? Students, I have discussed you before also. There are 8 kinds of parts of a speech, under which comes up noun, then pronoun, then adjective, then verb, then adverb, then preposition, then conjunction, and the last is interjection. So students, let's start from the very first one, which is called noun. Let's have a look. A noun is a part of speech that denotes a person, animal, place, thing or idea. This students we have discussed in the virtual classes also. If we talk about a person, so a term for a person with a proper name, gender, title or class is a noun. If we talk about animal, a term of an animal with a proper name, specific species, gender or class is a noun. If we talk about a place, what can be a noun as a place? So a term for a place with a proper name, physical location or general locate is a noun. If we talk about thing, a term for a thing whether it exists now, will exist or existed in the past is a noun. Idea, a term for an idea, be it a real, workable idea or a fantasy. Fantasy means imagination that might never come to future. So students, basically what the noun is in a proper manner, I mean that is simply a bookish language actually. As the way I have told you, make you understand that noun is called the naming word, to give name to anything else. Whatever things which is surrounded our area or which is surrounded by us. Everything, person, place must contain one name, and that naming word is called noun. So a noun names or things, place or thing. Person can be mother, doctor, friend, nurse, teacher. Thing, lot of things are kept here. Place, yard, city, school, so and so. I hope you are getting what the noun is. Kinds of noun students we have discussed before also, that is the first variety of noun is the common noun, then the proper noun, then the collective noun, and then the material noun. Then we can have the abstract noun. A lot of nouns are there one by one, which we have discussed already. It's a very in a short way. I'm just trying to sum up in this video only what all the parts of a speech are there. So you would be having a bit experience of that, or it will be helpful for you for practicing further. Now let's talk about pronoun. Students, as I told you, pronoun is a word which we use in place of noun. Here are some words are there. I, me, himself, you, her, us, them, we, herself, him, they, like so. So a pronoun is defined as a word or phrase that may be substituted. Substituted means in place of a noun, or noun phrase which once replaced is known as the pronoun's antecedent, means which comes in place of noun. Pronoun can do everything that noun can do. A pronoun can just act as a subject, direct object, indirect object, object to the preposition, and moreover. Simply students, keep one thing in mind what a pronoun is. Pronoun is a word which we can use in place of noun to make our speaking ease. Speaking, writing, reading easy. To make it easy, pronoun is utilized. Third part, this is the third part, that is known to be adjective. What are adjectives? Adjectives are the words that describe all words by other words. Or in another words, you can say words which are the words which tells about our moods, which tells about our different qualities. That is called adjectives. They can quantity for quantity, another in the sentence or thing in the sentence. Adjectives are usually positioned before a noun or pronoun that they modify. Adjectives can be like, you can have a look, confused. So this is a quality, confused, or adjective. Sad, if somebody is sad. Happy, another quality. baffled, surprised, bored, someone boring, is getting boring, angry, this is your favorite work, students. You all people are habitual of this. So these are the students: creepy, wind, cold, wind, wild, or scarlet, funny, goofy, sweet, icky. These all are some examples of adjectives which can help you a lot. So simply, adjective is a particular parts of a speech which tells about the quality, what kind of quality or what kind of temperament is there of a person. That's called adjective. Now let's move on to the verb. Verb, action words, simple thing, anything which we are doing is called verb. At present I am explaining you people are listening. So explaining, listening, watching video, I am making video for you, these all are verbs. A lot of verbs are kept there, students. With example, you can have a look: open, carry, come, drink, go, lead, ask, catch. These all are verbs. So whatever verb or whatever word which tells us about an action, that's called verb. So in other words, you can say a verb is one of the main parts of a sentence or a question in English. You can't have a sentence or a question without a verb. I mean, without verb, we can't create any sentence. Another is adverb. Students, as one thing only you should keep in mind is that as adjective is qualifying or telling the quality or telling something more about noun or pronoun, in the same manner adverbs are telling something about verb. Or in other words, you can say adverbs are telling how the actions are done or how the verbs are conducted. So simply, adverb is a word that is used to change or qualify the meaning of an adjective, a verb, a clause, another adverb, or any other type of word or phrase, with the exception of determiners, adjective that directly modified noun. Simply, you understand this thing, that adverb is a word which tells more about verb, what, in which manner the work has been done. For example, if suppose I will say, she spoke loudly. So she spoke loudly. So here spoke is she spoke. Spoke is here, students, a verb, and loudly, another word, is telling us in which manner she has spoken. I played faithfully, or I played wonderfully. What does it mean? Played is a verb and wonderfully or faithfully is telling about in which manner I have done that job or I have done that work. That is called adverb. So many adverbs are given there: thoughtfully, wildly, rapidly, sadly, loudly, neatly, frantically, greedily. These all can help you. LLY generally we are putting for creating adverb for that. Let's move further. Prepositions. Students, preposition is playing a very important part if we talk about parts of a speech. Preposition is a word which tells us the relationship between subject and object in a sentence. Without this, we can't create a relationship between both. For example, if I said, I am teaching in the class. Suppose the sentence is, I am teaching in the class. So here in is the preposition. Suppose if I remove in from the sentence, as I say, I am teaching class. So it's making sense, but it's not telling us the relationship. Whose relationship? The relationship of I and the relationship of class. Because here I stand for the subject and class stands for the object, and in is a word in between both of them that is telling about the relationship between class and I. So in this manner, that's called the preposition. There are a lot of varieties of prepositions. Few I have kept in front of you, that is in, on, under. In, something is inside; on, which is on something else; under, which is under someone else. So the cat is in the jar, the cat is on the jar, the cat is under the jar. Suppose the first sentence, the cat is the jar. So how does the sentence look, student? Does it mean something? Or the cat is the jar, or another is the cat under the jar. So in all the three sentences, in, on and under, it's creating a sense. So in this manner, behind is there, beside, in, under, on, to, in front, around, between, out, through, from. These all are the words used to link noun, pronouns or phrases to other words within a sentence. Prepositions are usually short words and they are normally placed directly in front of noun. In some cases, you will find prepositions in front of gerund verb. So, students, simply one thing only you keep in mind, that prepositions, actually preposition is a very lengthy chapter. In further, I'll try to give you a separate chapter for preposition with such all the meanings of that, as time is still exceeding and I have 2 more things to continue. So that is why in a very short manner, I am just giving you the briefing of all the varieties of parts of speech. Second last, I am having conjunction with me. Parts of a speech that is used to connect words, phrases, clauses. Simply conjunction is basically called also linking verbs. Linking means which are attaching or adding. These are the words which are helping to add either 2 words or 2 sentences is known to be conjunctions. Like yet, since, and, like he and me are playing football. So here they are adding with an. I have been working hard since morning, or for, until, but, however, because. So these all are basically, students, these all are creating some, like these all are helping these words or more than that words, whatever the conjunctions are there, these all words are helping to connect either words or some phrases or some clauses. Clauses is the big part of the sentence, or sentences actually. So conjunctions are considered to be invariable grammar particle, and they may or may not stand between items they co-join, means they just generally creating or helping the things to connect with each other, either the words or the sentence or phrases or clause or whatsoever. Now the last kind of parts of speech is, students, is simply interjections. Interjection is simply which shows some sudden feelings, the sudden emotions while speaking. It's like shh, alas, hooray, po, gee, well bro, holy, yippee, wow, hey. That these are the words bingo, gosh, ouch, then buckets, tut tut buckets, good, hot boo, oh, ugh, how. These all are the words which is having some expressions. Congratulations, expressions, that whenever we are congratulating someone, different moods accordingly we used to give our expressions. So interjection is a part of a speech that shows the emotion or feeling of the author. These words or phrases can stand alone or be placed before or after sentences. Many times an interjection is followed by a punctuation mark, often an exclamation point. That is exclamation mark, generally it stands for. So students, hope so that maybe that's not a great description, this is not giving you about that, but I am still hoping that it's maybe helping you for the further. In the next videos, coming videos, I'll try to make you the more detail about separately one by one, means that needs at least, if we go to the kinds of all the kind of 8 parts of speech, if we will go to the deeply in the depth of them, so I think one video will consume one part of a speech only. Like 8 videos are needed to be made further if you needed to be explained more. So tell me in the comments, either in the YouTube or in the class section, whether this is helping you or not. And for today, that's all for today. Bye bye everyone. Stay safe, stay home. Bye everyone.